Daniel, making me. I'm about to leave. That was my TED Talk for the day. We got security. Hello, welcome back to another YouTube video. Daniel, we are eating our pre-workout meal right now. Today's a Tuesday night, and usually on Tuesdays it's my only upper body day of the week. So I'm gonna show you guys my upper body routine that has sort of been the same for the past couple months. I'm an NPC wellness competitor. I don't really train upper body. I have 4 leg days a week and then my 1 upper body day. And it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's kind of just like a pump. Like I actually train to get a little bit bigger, but then I don't need to get that big. For those that probably don't know or know, I did CrossFit for 8 years. So I have a well-developed upper body because of CrossFit. Oh, that was hot. Making me. I do kind of try to push and go hard just because it's my only upper body day of the week. I'll walk you guys through it as I'm showing you the video. I don't have mics yet. I won't be mic'd up. I will do another voiceover for you guys, but we're about to eat this pre-workout meal and then we're gonna head to the gym. I hope it's not that busy. I have been trying this new lip gloss from e.l.f. I really like it a lot. They're $4 at Ulta, but it keeps their lips super hydrated. It keeps your lips super hydrated for a really long time. You don't need much. I'm gonna have to go buy more colors, but this is the strawberry, just strawberry. And then this is my little outfit for the gym. We have, these are aloe leggings, and then the tops are actually from TikTok shop, which they were like $3 a top, and it's really good material. I just use them to train or sometimes for cute sets. And just my knots. It's been getting a little chilly in Georgia lately, and so it's time to bring out the warmer clothes. So I already prepped my pre-workout drink, but I wanted to talk about this supplement. I'm about to leave. I'm gonna talk about this supplement real quick that I've been trying, and it's the Burn for Motivate. They sent me this item. What it does is an appetite controller, fat burning, has fat burning properties and supports focus, and also energizes. So I've been using it a lot more on my leg days because I take a little longer and I tend to get hungrier faster. But I've been using this for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and at least on my leg days, my appetite has been under control. And I'm on like low calories right now because we're like in a little deficit to kind of lean out a little bit. This has been much better than not taking anything. You can also replace it with your morning coffee or use it as a pre-workout, but I prefer as a pre-workout because I love my morning coffee and I cannot go a morning without my coffee. Please check out the link in bio. There's a discount code. She also has a lot of other products that I am gonna start using. Before I share anything out with you guys, I want to use the products so I know that they're working, and then that way I can tell you like, yo, you know, I really did try this for 3 weeks and it really does help and work. So try this product. Let's head to the gym. Okay, so I'm stuck in traffic or I'm on my way to the gym, and I wanted to share YouTube because I shared it on Instagram, but the other day I made a post about que es amarte, like what it is to love you. It bothers me sometimes when I see people with so much potential and I see people that can do so many things with their lives but se estancan, o sea, you are stuck and you make yourself stay stuck, and that's showing that you don't have this love or this self-love for yourself. It could be a factors of many things. People struggle in different ways all the time. To be compasivo, to be like, how do I say compasivo in English? I don't know, but something like that in English. You know, that was a point to darte a respetar, like to show self-respect or to demand respect. You're gonna give the same energy someone gives you. And if you're not getting the respect that you need, then you need to leave that place, or you need to address the issue and to have dignity for yourself. And I think that's a big thing that maybe in women, we fail at doing it many times. We don't show love for ourselves, or we're stuck in the same spot without willing to take the risk and to move and to take action. But something I wanted to share that, you know, give off. And I know like it's probably like not good to say give off the same energy that you give, because it's not godlike. We want to be better than the person doing harm to us. Obviously, don't repay evil with evil, but have some dignity for yourself. If you're in a place where you know you were spoken bad about, or you were like they were speaking to you behind your back, like that's not a place for you to be. Or if there was conflict and you know that after the conflict it's just not gonna be the same anymore, that's not a place to be anymore. And it's just setting boundaries and showing respect for yourself. And I feel like that's what loving yourself is. Like, que es amarte to me, it's showing respect for yourself and having dignity to be able to say like, no, I don't belong here anymore. Yeah, that was my TED Talk for the day. Also getting so dark so early now. I feel like I should be in bed. All right, guys, so we are starting with warming up, because I am very big on warming up. If you don't warm up, feel free to feel some pain when you get older, but I just do 10 minutes on the treadmill to get my body warmed up a little bit. Then I moved into my banded workouts, which is just banded pull-aparts front, overhead, and then I go into like front raises with the bands, keeping tension, just pumping up those shoulders the whole time. I then do that twice, so I run it through twice with my banded warm-ups. And while I'm doing my banded warm-ups, I do some abdominal exercises to kind of incorporate those in my training at least 2 times a week. It could be different for everybody else. I know some people like to do it at the end of their workout. I find it easier for me to just get it out the way and do it in my warm-ups. Still continuing with warming up, I then grab 5-pound dumbbells and I kind of mimic the exact same thing that I did with the bands, just with dumbbells. Again, just really warming up my shoulders. I just want to prevent as much injuries as possible. And again, I'm just doing this warm up twice, so running it through twice. You can warm up as much as you need, as long as you need. I would just say just make sure you're warming up to prevent any injuries and to prepare yourself for a better workout. Now, the first exercise that we'll be going into is the seated shoulder press, and we'll be performing 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. With the shoulder press, you're gonna do 2 working sets at 100% max of your weight you can do. And then on your 3rd set, you're gonna drop the weight down to 90%, which is what I usually do with all my exercises. And also, we're gonna do a 1-second pause at the bottom of the end range, keeping constant tension throughout the exercise. And you can see me struggling already on my first set, or I don't know if that was my warm-up set, but I was dying already. And one thing that I want to make note of is that all your reps should look like your very first rep that you did. So once you start to lose form, just either stop performing the exercise or drop the weight. All right, so now we're moving into dumbbell lateral raises, and we're gonna be performing 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. While we're performing the exercise, we'll also be doing 1 pause at both end ranges, so top and bottom range. And I'll be honest with you guys, I suck at doing that sometimes. I either don't do it or forget to do it. And then we will be doing 1 drop set at the end of the 3 sets. And just a key point to note is that when you're doing dumbbell lateral exercises, you want to make sure you are leading with your elbows and not with your shoulders. A lot of us tend to lead with our shoulders, and then we tend to work out more our traps than actually working out our shoulders to get nice round shoulders. So just make sure that you just drop your shoulders and lead with your elbows and relax your trap muscles. Those were my first 2 sets. This is me getting ready to go into my drop set, and look at the burn and the pain that I feel. Usually in my drop sets, I only get like 5 to 6 more reps. It's not a huge number when you do drop sets. Okay, and now we're going into building a sexy taper V back. We're gonna do lat pull downs. We're performing 3 sets of 8 to 12 exercises. Again, 2 working sets at 100%, 1 working set at 90%, pausing at both ranges. Now, in my back exercises, I'm a little better at remembering to pause, but we're pausing at the top and at the bottom with 0 motion. You just wanna make sure you're squeezing your lats before you're pulling the weight down. So you're actually exercising that part of your back. This is my 3rd set, and you see that I'm dropping the weight down, preparing myself, squeezing my lats, and pulling down, making sure I pause at the bottom and I'm pausing at the top. There are also many variations to do lateral pull downs. You have the wide lat pull downs, you have the narrow grip pull downs. I was doing a semi like supinated or almost like a shoulder width apart pull down. So it's just whatever your focus is and what you need to work on. Okay, mi gente, we're almost done. We're halfway through the exercises. We now have cable rows, 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. And again, this is another back workout favorite, working that taper V shape. And with this exercise, we have 2 drop sets. So remember, on our 3rd set, we're dropping to 90%. And with my drop sets, I keep it at that same 90% for those 2 drop sets. And my drop sets are to failure, usually just getting 5 to 6 reps. Last 2 exercises just have 2 sets of 8 to 12 reps, so I push those towards the end. We move into cable Y raise, and we do this single arm and making sure we're pausing at both end ranges, so at the top and at the bottom, and you're just gonna rest about 60 seconds per arm. But this is working out the middle back part of your shoulders. For many of us, we tend to forget to train our middle and our rear delts, and we want to make sure we're creating a fullness in our shoulders, especially for our back poses. Our last exercise, which is the reverse cable pulls, and I'm doing 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps. You can also perform this exercise on a pec machine, and you just sit backwards on the machine. And I like this better because I like to focus on one exercise at a time, really focusing on the muscle that I'm trying to target. But when I'm doing both arms at the same time, I don't have as much focus as I would like when I'm doing one arm at one time. And this goes for the same for my leg days. And just a quick tip, when you're performing this exercise, make sure you are squeezing the muscle in the back before pulling on the cable, so that way you really know that you're working that muscle group and targeting it very well. And of course, I couldn't leave the gym without showing you guys my quick pump, and this was my upper body day. Okay, that definitely took longer than expected. I am a little hungry, but it's been a little over 2 hours and some change because I had to get my steps in. We're about to go home and eat some food. We're back at the house. We're about to eat. I was setting up our Ring cameras. Now we got security. I was just setting them up. And now we're gonna eat. I'm starving. I just have veggies and salmon. Simple, last meal of the night. I made my salmon patties last night. I'm gonna put this on a plate with some green beans. Those means green beans. Just 100 grams of vegetables. And then, I do need that one back. And then we need 100 grams of salmon. This is too much. That's good, because when I heat it up, it'll go down. Just break it up, so when I heat it up, it heats up well in the microwave. and we put it for a minute and we eat. Can this please go faster? Look at this. And I've been using these two sauces. This is the black truffle from Melinda's. They're at Walmart and they're literally 0 calories. And then a little bit of this one from G. Hudges. I'm so happy right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the upper body workout today. I wanted to give you guys a little taste of my training. I still need to do in a day of life of eating, especially right now that I'm in a deficit. But for those, it's November 5th, election night. So we will be up a little bit to see who the president is going to be of and then I'm going to just hang out for the rest of the night. So I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye.